Hey, what is going on? Matt O'Leary back with another video. And today I'll be talking about everyone's favorite topic right now. If you are a Jets fan or a Packers fan, leverage. According to Oxford Dictionary, they define leverage as to get as much advantage or profit as possible from something that you have. For some reason, most Packers fans think that they hold all the leverage, while Jet fans think that it's really them who hold the leverage here. But the reality, in my opinion, while I can see the case being made that the Jets do have more leverage because Aaron Rodgers came out in front of 500,000 people and said that he wants to play for the New York Jets, I think both sides want to get this done. I really don't understand the narrative that has been driven that the Packers could draw this on or drag this on for months until after June or till in September. I don't buy that. While theoretically, yeah, you could wait as long as possible to trade Aaron Rodgers, what kinds of precedent does that set for other players around the league? Like, what benefit does it have for Green Bay, who so obviously want to move on to Jordan Love? They've made that evidently clear. Why do you want to have this looming over your head all offseason into training camp and mini camp and the draft, and you have Jordan Love answering questions about Aaron Rodgers and don't you just want to move on? Both sides here should say, like, that's it. We want, obviously the Jets, they want Aaron Rodgers. They want to go into the offseason with him and, turn the page and bring Rodgers here. Where the Packers, they want their young quarterback to be that next guy, which great, good for them. What benefit does it have for, this looming over your head until July, August, September, whenever the trade could potentially go down? It doesn't make any sense. Both sides want this to be over with. The Packers president, Mark Murphy, came out and said in a video that he would want to make something to make sense for both sides and give Aaron a situation that he wants and to be happy, and something that we want. They want to move on. He wants to move on. It's over. Again, I don't understand the benefit of dragging this out. For what? For what? If you're showing other players around the league that this is how we treat arguably our best player in franchise history, one of your best players in franchise history, why would they want to go there? Why would you want to go and put yourself through that? It's so obvious to me that Rodgers is done, the Packers are done with it. Why would they want to hold him hostage? That sets this terrible, terrible idea. It's a terrible idea. Again, I understand that, yes, you could theoretically just be like, oh, well, we're not gonna trade him unless you give us the sun, the moon, the stars, all that stuff. And Joe Douglas probably isn't going to bend on that. And I guess that's where you can see that this thing could drag out. That's the narrative, right? That people are going to push. Well, it could drag out because of this. I don't see the benefit on Green Bay side for doing that. You're only setting up your next quarterback for failure. Move on. Put him in charge, right? You're going all in on Jordan Love. Go all in on Jordan Love. Why do you want this looming over your head at the NFL draft, at minicamp, at training camp, all this stuff? For what? Find middle ground. And you know what? Trey Wingo, who has been on this story, he has been the one who's been on this one the most. I said the trade's pretty much done. Trade is pretty much done, and predicted that it'll happen at some time this week. That's when I think it'll happen too. I think it'll be at some point this week. I don't see the benefit of this thing dragging on any longer for either side, even though anytime I open Twitter, it feels like the Packers fans are like, we have all the leverage. We're going to drag this thing out for an eternity. Why do you want that? It doesn't make any sense. Both sides need this to get done. It'll get done this week. I have trust in Trey Wingo, who's been on the money this whole time. Don't worry, Jet fans. I know people have been like, oh, he said it was going to happen. He said, he went on McAfee on Wednesday. It should be time. You're good. It's going to be okay. I promise. So that's it. Sound off below. Thank you so much for tuning in. Just wanted to get my take out there on this whole leverage thing. Well, let me know your take on it. Sound off below. I'm Matt O'Leary. I'll catch you next time.